Just a conversation between Clara and I.
Black squares.
Emoticons are definitely a superior way of communication. 37, 306, 306, 186.
When faced with an show no mercy.
Time to twirl! Lend me your strength.
Here, this thunder.
This big diamond! It's all yours! Lend me your strength. Time to twirl!
Conflict is pitiless.
Lend me your strength. To guard and defend. Crush them.
Here, this thunder. Show no mercy.
Lend me your strength.
Conflict is pitiless.
Time to twirl! This big diamond! It's all yours!
Not.
I won't break.
Is that it?
What's in your prescription? Lend me your strength.
Here, this thunder.
Okay.
Lend me your strength.
Conflict is pitiless. Show no mercy.
Time to twirl!
No, you have a long time to get the fire mode. You have to first fight Swag,
This big diamond! It's all yours!
then it's a couple missions after that.
Battles are chess games. No two are alike.
I ascend.
I
I've been every day been working on it.
Life is as ephemeral as dew on a leaf.
Show your courage.
I commend.
Mm-hmm. I can finally use my robot daddy.
Stay back, Clara. Hit. Hide.
Oh, yeah, that one. Perfect. Yep, do that. There you go. You get your free 5-star after this. Yep, this cutscene's cool. Whenever you have a 5-star, you'll see.
Forward.
He gets pushed.
Time to twirl.
Eliminating threat.
You'll see it. Not far. He's a 4-star.
This big diamond, it's all yours.
Here's your 5-star. Oh, you got Jeopard. He's really good. He's an ice shield type.
I guess I know if we need the money anymore. Molly, I'm okay.
Stay back, Clara. Annihilate.
Help me, Mr. Sora. Time to twirl. I'm ready.
Mission command. Hide. Hit. Land. Forward. Mission command.
So if I can.
Stay back, Clara.
What's in your prescription? Time to twirl.
Annihilate.
Help me, Mr. Sora.
Mission command.
This big diamond, it's all yours.
Dude, I love her and Sawag are my they're very dynamic.
Hide. Stay back, Clara.
Help me, Mr. Sora.
Hit. Land. Forward. Eliminating threat.
Time to twirl.
Stay back, Clara. Hide.
Time to twirl.
Very cool.
Get. Annihilate.
Time to twirl.
Lance! Forward! Stay back, Clara.
Help me, Mr. Sora.
Hide.
This big diamond, it's all yours.
Pretty much.
Mission command.
What's in your prescription?
Eliminating threat. That. Annihilate.
Help me, Mr. Sora.
Get. Lance! Forward!
Look out! Time to twirl.
Yeah, he's a beast.
Yay!
Wow, I did a Hudson damage.
Mr. Frog. Oh.
Oh, no, 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 no. Defense. Okay. And I'm just catching four!
Oh,
And defense. I get that. Double shield. Oh gosh, it's close. Okay. Yeah.
nice.
Oh, it heals? And defense? Whoa. Well, that's epic. I love this game. Take this, you chicken! I like chickens! Whoa! Okay. With Bernard, whatever you call, I can call him Bernard, okay? I can. I punch you. Quit.
Huh.
foregone. Conflict is pitiless.
Time to twirl! This big diamond! It's all yours!
Here, this thunder.
Time to twirl! Hit!
Hide.
I don't have to hard. I am very jealous.
I hope I helped.
And every time you use the E ability, it freezes them. Always. That's interesting,
Conflict is pitiless.
Time to twirl!
Yeah.
right? 200. And watch it.
I hope I helped.
Freeze.
Yeah.
Bruh. Cat. This character's OP. No. Chicken. Rapidly chicken. Oh! Get away.
Considered a 5-star. The main character is always considered a 5-star. He has potential of being really strong.
Okay.
A foregone conclusion. Here, this thunder!
More business, eh?
A foregone conclusion. Conflict is pitiless!
Wait for the tiles. They come.
We're just having fun. What are you waiting for? To betray my customers, I charge extra.
A foregone conclusion.
Not a scratch.
Show no mercy.
When there's gonna be a boss fight, you use that character. If you didn't know that, then you can use your guy's ultimate, and he's weak to that, so then you can use that to your advantage.
A well-matched opponent. Here, this thunder!
More business, eh?
Come on, my turn.
It's time. We're just having fun. What are you waiting for? To betray my customers, I charge extra.
Follow my charge.
Choose and strike.
Time. Show no mercy.
Lance ablaze. Lance! Forward!
Alright.
Initiated. Executing operation.
Good, the stronger the...
Wait for the tiles. They come. Come on.
A foregone conclusion. Conflict is pitiless.
More business, eh? What are you waiting for? To betray my customers, I charge extra.
There's no time to lose. Here, this thunder!
We're just having fun.
Show no mercy.
Reinforcing. Analysis complete.
Luck of the draw. Freeze. And... victory! When they come.
Conflict is pitiless.
Choose and strike.
I'm on guard.
Family.
Family.
Keep switching characters because I need it.
Mm-hmm.
1,000 pieces. Because it broke.
Mm. Shiny keys. Keys and shields. Keys and shields. What's up, Logan?
What's up?
Just finished essentially a battle pass in this game.
Oh yeah. Cool.
Yeah. Fun stuff. How are you, man?
Good.
Doing good?
Yeah.
All right, Broheim. All right, after that ultimate, let's go through reading step. Okay.
Yep, yep.
Dude, Augie. Scratch me, buddy.
And trust God had him there.
I know you want attention, and I know you feel like you've been neglected, but this time isn't for you. This time isn't for you. Alright, we're in Genesis. Alright, so this is what I'll say, Broheim. We'll do a reading now, and then we'll do a reading when Jason gets here, and then you guys can game until we got to go. Sound good? We'll do
So
one reading now, and then one reading when Jason gets here.
okay. Because when you read one read out, one reading when this gets us like.
This is good for everyone. I want everyone to take a moment to step out of their longings to really put it against a greater story, greater narrative. All right. Yeah.
I think I know what Augie wants to say.
Yeah. He usually we WALK to he. You know, usually we.
This part, thinking like that, so I was like,
Yeah, and that's what. And so he's waiting for us to WALK. And so he's wondering why we're not WALKing right now.
going to say it.
Yeah, if I say the word, it's going to be even more crazy desires right now. Right. Hey, dude. Do not like these right. All right. Jeez, you're really amazing. Thank you for the awesome day. Thank you just for a great time by bodies of water, by fishing. As any moments like this, you have produced such a good land. Thank you that your default is love, compassion, and generosity. May we take moments to step back and just thank you for your generosity, and then thank you for that generosity. Show us on how to live in your wisdom and live life to the fullest. Because that's what you want. You want humanity to live in the fullest. We live in the fullest within the destiny you have called us to be. One in Frost's name, amen. Genesis chapter 8, verses 1 through 21a. But God remembered Noah. Oh, let me share the text on the Discord so Logan can see. There we go. But God was mindful of Noah and all the living things and the animals that were with him in the chest. So God made a wind pass over the earth, and the water abated. The fountains of the deep and the apertures in the heavens were blocked up. Did I say that right? Is it apertures?
Yeah.
I think so.
Aperture.
Aperture. That's plural. So, and the apertures in the heavens were blocked up. The rain from the heavens stopped, and the water withdrew gradually from the earth. The water decreased at the end of 150 days, and the chest came to rest in the 7th month on the 7th day of the month, on the Eret mountains. As the water continued to decrease until the 10th month. In the 10th month, on the 1st day of the month, the tops of the mountains appeared. At the end of 40 days, Noah opened the window in the chest that he had made and sent out a raven, It continued to go out and return until the water dried up from on the earth. He sent out a dove from him to see if the water had diminished from on the face of the ground. But the dove did not find a resting place for the sole of its feet, and it returned to him to the chest, because there was water on the face of all the earth. So he put out his hand and took it and brought it to him into the chest. He waited again 7 more days, and again he sent out the dove from the chest. The dove came to him at evening time, and there in its mouth was a plucked off olive leaf. So no one knew that the water had diminished from on the earth. He waited again 7 more days and sent out the dove, and it did not return to him again. In the 601st year, on the first day of the first month, the water dried up from on the earth. Noah removed the chest cover and saw, yes, the face of the ground was dry. In the 2nd month, on the 27th day of the month, the earth was dried up. God spoke to Noah, "Come out of the chest, you, your wife, your sons, and your sons' wives with you. Every living thing that is with you from all flesh, birds, animals, and everything that moves on the earth. Bring them out with you, so that they may teem on the earth and be fruitful and numerous on the earth." So Noah came out, he, his sons, his wife, and his sons' wives with him. Every living thing, everything that moves, and every bird, everything that moves on the earth came out of the chest by families. Noah built an altar for Yahweh, took some of every pure animal and every pure bird, and offered whole offerings on the altar. And Yahweh smelled the pleasing smell. There are several restaurants and clubs where I take my wife in her wheelchair and where they invariably both remember us and are mindful of us. When I call to make a reservation, they remember us. It's partly the odd accent. And when we arrive, they remember us partly because of the wheelchair. But in addition, when we arrive, they are mindful of us. They are invariably keen to make sure we can sit somewhere with good access and where Anne can see and hear. It used to be easy for me to think that wherever we went, we were a nuisance. But I more or less become able to appreciate people's genuine mindfulness. I love both the remembering and the mindfulness. God remembers Noah, and God is mindful of Noah. The verb with which Genesis 7 begins covers both of these. So I put the familiar version in the heading, but then translated it the other way, on its own remember. Will be misleading and could be a bit worrying. As human beings, we do not have total control over our memories. And it will be worrying if talk of God, remembering, suggests that God might sometimes be absent-mindedly forgetful. Further, we do remember the things that are really important, and when we forget things, it can suggest they are not priorities. It would, again, be worrying if those dynamics affected whether God remembers. In saying God remembered Noah, Genesis does not imply God had forgotten him for a while. It rather indicates that a moment came when God was mindful of him in such a way as to take the appropriate action. In the Old Testament, people do sometimes accuse God of forgetting them. Psalm 13. What they then mean is not so much that God has had a lapse of memory, but that God has put them out of mind, ignored them, declined to pay attention to them. This is the implication when God does nothing to stop people attacking them. That too is pretty worrying, hence the prayer. So they plead for the moment to come when God decides enough is enough and starts being mindful. Genesis does not tell us whether, as the 150 days wore on, Noah and the company wondered whether God had forgotten them in either of these senses. It just tells us that a moment arrived when God indeed decided that enough was enough and was mindful of Noah. Bringing about the flood was an act of uncreation. Now God begins a process of recreation. Once again, a wind passes over the waters that cover the earth as it did at the very beginning. The apertures in the dome are blocked so that the waters are again under control behind it, and so are the equivalent openings in the ground. Thus, the water gradually abates until the box comes to a rest on some mountain in the Ararat. Ararat is not a single peak, but an area approximately equivalent to modern Armenia. Once more, we see the interplay of divine action and natural human processes. God had not brought about the flood by pure miracle, and neither did God remove it miraculously. Setting creation going again is taken further when the remnant of the original animate world leaves the box once again to be fruitful and numerous. God has made sure that samples of every species have survived so that the process can begin. First, like Cain and Abel, but with happier results. Noah's instinct is to worship, and he built the first altar in Genesis so that he can do so properly. Maybe Cain and Abel built an altar for offering their sacrifices, but Genesis does not say so. Abraham, Isaac, Jacob, and Moses subsequently built altars, each time in connection with God's having done something special for them. Genesis underlines how Noah offers the proper offering from those pure animals of which he saved 7 pairs from the flood. He can therefore sacrifice some without endangering the future. In this sense, his worship corresponds to the instructions the Torah will later give Israel. His worship is spectacularly extravagant. He offers some of all the pure creatures. When other people in Genesis offer sacrifices, perhaps these are also whole offerings. But this is the only occasion where that is explicit, except for the story of Abraham and Isaac in Genesis 22. A whole offering involves giving an entire animal to God by burning it. The word for whole offering links with the verb meaning go up. The sacrifice goes up in smoke to God. In Israel's later worship, whole offerings were made regularly at sunrise and at sunset. If you want to make an offering to God because God had done something special for you, you'll make a thank offering, not a whole offering. This did not involve offering the whole animal, but giving some to God and eating some together as a family in God's presence. It was a kind of celebratory fellowship meal with God. The animals Noah offers, being pure animals, are ones that would be fine for Israelites to eat. But Noah eats none of them. His offering is indeed a sacrificial one. He gets nothing out of it. David's instincts are not offering God whole offerings that cost him nothing. It is implicit in Noah's worship as it was in Cain and Abel's. Noah worshipped not because he got something out of it, but in order to give something to God. Maybe that was partly why the smell of the sacrifice was pleasing to God. There were deities worshipped by other peoples in Israel's environment who seemed so human-like, you can imagine them actually eating. Their worshippers told stories about them acting in very human ways. They were born, they eat, they procreate, they die. There are ways Yahweh too is human-like. Yahweh loves, thinks, gets angry, has compassion, so on, but the Old Testament does not describe Yahweh in those other down-to-earth human-like terms. So when it describes sacrifices as smelling good, Israelites will know, or should know, that this is not a metaphor they should press. On the other hand, Yahweh does love the smell of the sacrifice, and that is at least partly because of what it signifies about Noah. So it's interesting is here in the Hebrew, remembering means more than just like he forgot about them, then remember them. It means he acted in mindfulness to them. So there's a moment where enough was enough, the rain was enough, and he acted in mindfulness toward them. All right, friend, we can start. Woohoo! Let's beef her up. Nope. Alright, I am out. That is fun. What are you up to, Logan?
Mr. Svarog! Oh!
Oh, I need to turn you up. I'm having a hard time hearing you.
No, I'm just far away from my mic.
Oh, okay.
I'm playing balloons
Balloons.
while I read the Bible and stuff.
Nice.
I'm very lazy today. Would you want to play Children of Morta?
Oh.
If you're not busy on that game.
Let me just make sure any and everything that is daily-ish is done, and then yeah, I'll be down playing some Children of Morta.
Cool.
Only silence remains. Whenever there were attacks.
I might actually win this. Look at my health, but look at my characters. There's a really small chance I can win. But at least I have the defense.
That's all I can do there. Click here. Yeah, I think I've, you know,
There's a really small chance I can win this.
this thing, the simulated thing I could do another time. But yeah, all right. Let's switch things over for children. Let me get streamer stuff switch over for that.
What? This dude can get revive.
Oh, nice. So have you noticed what? So he is both weak to both fire. So next time you fight him, he's both weak to fire and wind. So make sure you have.
My two only weak characters have like such little health.
Yeah, so that means you're going to have to level up your fire and wind, guys. See if you have any book to do that or anything. Because right now, like, he's strong against ice, and you're using ice characters against him.
I might still win. They're really small.
Okay.
And I need strong.
Yep. All right.
You know what I could just do? I could just go for my fire characters. So then, if I run out of one fire character, I can have another still.
These crates have been sitting here for many years. Time to get vigilant.
I do like my ice character.
I know you may like him, but the idea is so you have two fires. See if you have another. I mean, okay, I'll done giving advice. If you need help, I'm here.
Boonga, boonga.
All right. Children of Morta. With some Genesis for everyone.
Actually, I'm gonna stop being. Hey, I'm gonna stop being like so like. I'm gonna stop.
All right.
using-
See if you can level up your characters, I'll before the fight. Hit C. Or not.
I'm gonna try without it.
Okay.
Strategy! It's gotta be time it's squishy, but. I think there's a strat card. One defense character. Two fire, one wind.
It like breaks my brain. So Robin is leaving. It's Wednesday already in Thailand, so she's leaving very soon. And she gets her Wednesday. So she gets her our Wednesday. It's Wednesday there.
Brain poop.
Yeah. My mind be broke.
Yeah.